Alright, I thought I'd do a video on how to install a thermostatic switch, which you can adjust your temperature settings to your likings. Running two electric fans here, so just realized now that I'll be needing a second relay, but I'll give you guys a little gist of how it goes. So here's the relay here. That's actually the relay housing. This is the relay here. So they have these numbers down here. 30 would be the main power draw. 87 would be what it is you're powering. In my case, it's to the fans. So 87 would be inline. You could see that the red and red are in line with each other. And then this is a negative black, and then this brown here goes to my thermostatic switch, which will trigger once it gets to the correct temperature and close circuit on these two, powering these two here using a magnet to connect the circuit between. So that there would be my thermostatic switch, which I had to figure connecting my wire to this C here, which is a common constant, or even to my switch, not too sure. I believe it would be common constant, whichever you would say, but it even says here that it would be running at 16 amps. Let's see. This is the lead power wire. So this power wire actually would go to my ignition to turn on and off with my key. And this one was the number 30 wire coming from the relay going to a fuse. So mount your fuse, and the fuse should have a label, as it does here, that says, let me get in there, so auxiliary, and then on this end it says to battery, and then my battery would be here. So once I get my battery hooked up, I'll have that connected there. So connecting my relay, here we are here, and you just do your same thing with your blacks. All right, so you got your black going to ground, and then I got my black from my fans spliced in for now until I add another relay. Once I get the other relay, it's going to be each fan's going to have its own. So to the relay, and I figured I need another relay because I had, I'll put you down for a second. I had both fans connected as so, and how I checked it, I have it wired here to my battery charger. So I turn my charger on, giving it power to the ground and power to my one end, power to my relay, or excuse me, not to my relay, power to my thermostatic switch, and the other end to my 30 amp fuse. Then you check your relay by here, just twisting this knob, and you see both my fans have kicked on. And then once you get your desired setting to where you want your temperature to kick on, once you set your dial there, it'll kick on at the temperature needed. With my probe, I actually stuck it into the fins, and I put it in the line of where you'll get the cooling, and it should get the heat from the radiator perfectly from there. I'll check it later on with the temperature sensor and see how accurate it actually is, and if I need to move it or not. Other ways people have done it is put it inside the hose here. I just not a big fan of putting something inside of a hose that's, you know, can likely cause a leak. And also, these actually contain, from what it says, is gas inside of them, so you don't want to kink up those lines. And I just feel that over tightening them underneath one of these is most definitely pushing your luck. So the instructions there actually said just put it in the line of the heat, so that's the best way I found to put it. So yeah, so once I checked the fans to see if they were running, I actually disconnected one just to get a sense of how much power one is actually losing, and it's actually pretty fair amount that it's dying down by. I don't know what these fans are rated at. They are 14-inch fans. I would have to check to see as far as that. They are the 12 volt, 80 watt. Gotta check the amps. Kind of new at this too, so you know, I figured things out as I go. Did a little electrical, so I got the gist. All right, so I turned this dial. I don't know if you can tell the difference between the single and when it's double. And I have a good power source, so it's not my power source. That's actually the purpose of the relay, is to keep it kicking at a good voltage, which is why I know I need a second relay. So you'll hear here. It's fair, but there's a little bit of drop voltage, so I'd like to keep my voltage going. And yeah, this is on a 1980 Chevrolet C10, which I built all on my own from scratch. And I'm actually working on finishing painting, and yeah, I even installed these 2002, 2004 Suburban seats. Little cup holder, nice addition. But yeah, if I get a lot of views and likes on this, maybe I'll post more on what I actually do with this thing. All right, thanks.